Hello, good morning, and welcome to Westlake High School News. I'm here with myself, Yuri Maglik, and my partner, Luca Sika.
Hello, I'm Luca Sika.
In recent news, a Wisconsin couple does not end well.
16-year-old Simone Lewis Turner broke up with her boyfriend on December 20th after she realized her boyfriend was being verbally abusive. What she didn't know would turn against her.
The next morning, she discovered intimate photos and videos of her that did not even known posted all over the social media.
Teen dating violence is teens in a relationship ending in abuse and or violence. This can lead onto verbal abuse, yelling or cursing at each other, to physical, where on may hit or make any fighting contact with the other person.
Relationship violence can occur from conflict in the relationship, which can be a disagreement or bad situation happens and end in a hit or an offensive, leading onto physical or emotional fights.
Teen dating violence can occur to any teenage relationship in the U.S. or every other country in the United States. South Carolina has the most recorded teen violence, beating Nevada by 27.
Some early warning signs are not physically violent right away. These behaviors may violate a person's boundaries, being emotionally abusive and or be controlling. For example, if someone wants to know where you are 24/7, another action that someone would do would be touching or pinching parts of somebody's body in public when they've made it clear it's unwanted.
LoveIsRespect.org stated long-term effects are that victims are at higher risk for substance abuse, eating disorders, risky sexual behavior, and further domestic violence. Being physically or sexually abused makes teen girls 6 times more likely to become pregnant and twice as likely to get an STI.
Some short-term effects of teen dating violence are injuries and STIs, otherwise known as sexual transmitted infections. Teen dating violence is a multi-time conflict, so it could be prevented by telling someone like a family member or a close friend, but the best option is to break up with the person, but either over the phone or in public/neutral area, and with someone else with you, as the other person may try to hurt you if you're alone or even in a secure area.
Our reporters, Anthony Del Duca and Nick Matheson, interviewed expert Casey and asked her questions.
Thank you, Yuri. And Lucas. Okay. First question is, how many teens are victims of abuse in dating relationships?
So, 1 in every 3 adolescents, if you were to put everybody in a line, like all of the teenagers in the United States that are in dating relationships, 1 in every 3 of them are victims. And that's any kind of abuse. So, men and women, yeah. And the sad part about that statistic is guys are actually underrepresented because they don't feel confident enough to come forward and say that they're victims. Just due to the fact that, they've been told a lot of things as they're growing up, that, men can't be victims and stuff like that. So the 1 in 3 does come from a very wide range of adolescents. However, guys aren't represented.
Next question. What are some signs of dating violence?
Signs of dating violence can come in different ways. So, obviously there's the physical abuse, where, obviously we can see it and people might report it, people might not. There's also verbal abuse, which is actually the most popular form of abuse between teen relationships. There's also emotional abuse, so, one minute they love you, the next minute they don't. And then there's also digital abuse, so it's either something where it's like, give me your phone, you can't be on your phone, or it's digital in the fact where, like, you can't be on certain social medias, or maybe they bully you online, something like that. So there's a couple of different things with digital. There's also sexual abuse, unfortunately. unfortunately, victims are kind of coerced into doing activities when they're not, they don't want to. And then there's also financial abuse, which is basically when, let's just say there's a couple and maybe the boyfriend or the girlfriend, whoever, gives the partner money to their home every day, right? Maybe they can't afford it. So maybe one day the partner might upset the abuser, for no reason, but they might get upset and they won't give the person that money to get home, right? So they're kind of abusing that power to control them. So those are some signs of abuse in those relationships.
Alright, my last question is, how does sexual assault affect somebody emotionally?
So when somebody is affected through sexual assault, it's very difficult, especially when this is your partner, right? So sometimes people are victims of it and they don't even realize it because that's supposed to be their partner, maybe they're obligated to do it, so to speak, but they're not. There are other times where partners will be forced into doing it and they'll be assaulted, and then the next day they might act weird with the person. They start feeling insecure, they start feeling a little shaky because their body was violated, and they might start to feel depressed, they might start to feel, they might blame themselves, they might not feel confident enough to talk to other people, and let them know what happened because, there's a big issue when it comes to saying that you're a victim sometimes, right? It's seen as like a sign of weakness, well, it's not, but some people struggle with that. So, people then isolate themselves, they might feel like they shouldn't tell anyone. And then other times when it's happening, people go into a state of shock. And, some people might come out and say, oh, well, how come you didn't push them off? How come you didn't, And that's because their body literally froze up because they're being violated in this way that they've never been before, And some people might say, like, how come you didn't say no? How come you didn't do that? And they just can't speak, Their whole body just goes into, like, some kind of a mode. So this is, like, a heavy thing that people go through, especially when it's done by a partner.
So they don't know what to do. I think you have one more.
Oh yeah. What percent of teens are willing to talk about the problems that they have in their relationships?
So, going back to the statistic of the 1 in 3 teenagers that I told you guys about, out of that 1 in 3, only 33% of teens feel comfortable enough to talk about it. And that's because, and I actually hear this in all of my workshops, that, people feel embarrassed, scared.
This is Isabella, please call extension 400. This is Isabella, extension 400.
People might feel like scared, embarrassed. They feel like they're going to be judged for being in this like relationship. How come you don't leave? Stuff like that. So, 33%.
So three more. What's like the risk of teens in like a dating around situation?
So the risk in these situations basically fall back on themselves, right? So if someone's being abused in the different types of ways that I explained, what happens is they start to kind of feel the effects from it, right? So it's that low self-esteem sometimes, and then the risk that comes out of it is depression, substance abuse to kind of hide what they're feeling, anorexia, bulimia, things like that. If they get out of that relationship, they might unfortunately end up in another one, right? It's a pattern. Or they might actually end up doing like a risky sexual behavior because they don't know how to cope with what they just dealt with.
How can someone report dating violence?
So reporting dating violence is tricky because a lot of teenagers don't know where to go, right? Usually what we say is to go to a trusted adult, and that would be like a teacher, a guidance counselor, parents, something like that. what I do want to say is when it comes to reporting, I know it's tough due to the fact that sometimes there's like the wrong type of person to tell, but going to somebody who you know is going to give you that validating answer and say that, you know, your feelings matter and stuff like that is key. So, like I said, a parent, guardian, guidance counselor, teacher, or if somebody doesn't want to speak inside of your school because they don't want to bring it inside of the school, they can go to these organizations such as Homeschool or any other organization that specializes in domestic violence, dating violence, because we're always there to listen. We have the resources.
So, can someone leave their partner even
So basically, a partner can leave a relationship. However, they have to assess how dangerous it is, you know, because basically what happens is people are in these relationships with somebody who eventually gets physically aggressive. Like it always gets to that point. Like it always escalates. If they stay for that long. Sometimes people live in houses or, you know, they know that someone possesses like a weapon. So like people can sometimes be in a very, very dangerous situation. And the reason why Hope Source specifically exists is because we want to make sure that even though leaving is the most dangerous time, unfortunately, that they have any safety plans to get out of the relationship without getting hurt. Because what happens is abusers operate on like this cycle. And if the person were to leave, they're breaking the cycle. And sometimes people kind of lose their minds a little bit because now their cycle of abuse has been broken. So that sometimes leads into stalking, fatalities, stuff like that. So you can leave. You have to make sure you make the right steps in order to leave safely.
Awesome.
All right, thank you, Casey.
Back to you at the studio.
Thank you, Anthony and Nick. Time to do fun facts about dating violence. Luca?
Nearly 1.5 million high school students nationwide experience physical abuse from a dating partner in a single year.
1 in 10 high school students have been purposely hit, slapped, or physically hurt by a boyfriend or girlfriend.
Girls and young women between the ages of 16 and 24 experience the highest rate of intimate partner violence, almost triple the national average.
Lastly, 33% of adolescents in America are victims to sexual, physical, verbal, or emotional dating abuse. Luca.
Thank you for tuning in, and come watch at 6 for our next report. But up next is season 27 of Big Chungus Show.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.